What is up, YouTube? Back, ready to go. I'm sick. Michael Jordan flu game, though. We just had off last weekend, 4th of July. I'm still unbelievably hyped, but also desensitized to what I witnessed 2 weeks before that. Incredible scenes. But we are back. UFC Nashville. Edibles kicking in right now. We are ready to go. This card is kind of mid. Hopefully it does deliver because I feel like usually when they go Midwest or Nashville and stuff like that, the crowd's definitely better for the American type crowds, but hopefully the fans kind of rile them up, kind of get these guys into wars. But either way, man, I'm excited. Just more so because UFC's back. And quick side note before we break down the fights, UFC, you got me. And I'm not talking about me buying every single pay-per-view, even when it's trash, just because I don't trust the streams. You got me. You know what? In this beautiful summer we've been having thus far, being on the road and everything, I'm sitting here being like, dang, I could go for an Apex card. You got me where you wanted me, man. That is messed up stuff, man. For me to like subconsciously think that, ooh, I'm definitely due for an Apex card. I'm ready to go. And obviously you're doing better than that by not doing that. I mean, you got me right. You got me right where you want me, man. So this money's just, I mean, this company's bleeding me dry of my money. They're making me think that I'm due for a good Apex card. There's some sadistic stuff that's going on right now. But going on to the first fight, we got Fatima Klein versus Melissa Martinez. I don't remember too much about Melissa Martinez. Do remember Fatima Klein actually being somewhat decent, and strawweight's so trash right now where like I could see her being a future champ. I'm gonna go with Fatima Klein first round sub. I was thinking though, I was like, oh, dude, watch this go to a stupid decision, start my night. But I'm gonna trust in Fatima Klein, her wrestling. Pretty sure. Ooh, I don't want to be this guy, but okay, no, I'm just gonna guess she trains with Aaron Blanche Magomedov. I don't think they're dating. I think she trains with her. Maybe both. Oh, Caribou? Oh no, Harlequin Duck. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at that thing. That might be a diamond. Oh, we got some 5 to 6 trophy. All right, we'll try to get around over there to that. Yeah, anyway, so I don't think she's dating Blanche Magomedov. I think they train together. I don't know, some gym in New Jersey, New York. You know how them boys do. But either way, I'm going to trust in Klein to get this done. If she somehow loses to Melissa Martinez, and mind you, I don't know too much about Melissa Martinez, strawweight might be cooked. But hey, maybe Melissa Martinez, puts on for the Latinas, gets some crazy going. Um, KOs. Fatima Klein starts off the card hot. That'd be crazy. Doubt it, but you never know. I'm rocking Klein first round sub. On to the next fight, we got Mike Davis versus Mitch Ramirez. If I'm not mistaken, Davis just came off of a loss to Farziam. Am I thinking of? Um, I think he just lost to Faris Ziam. I think it wasn't competitive, but it wasn't lopsided. Like I feel like Mike Davis clearly lost, but it wasn't like, oh gosh, like he needs to step down in the level of competition. No, I think Ziam did well. He showed a lot of heart there, but he was the better guy that night. Um, if Ziam and Mike Davis fight 10 times, I could see Mike Davis winning 2 or 3 of the times. It's not that crazy, but yeah, either way, Mike Davis is one of those guys that slept on. He doesn't fight very often. Just has a lot of decent skills. Um, So I'm gonna rock with Mike Davis. I don't really remember Mitch Ramirez being that good. I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna check honestly. Oh, actually no, I'm not gonna check, but because we're gonna keep it raw over here. But I believe he is 0-1 in the UFC, 0-2. I think he fought Carlos Prates in the on the Contender Series. He lost there. Um, yeah, I'm gonna rock with Mike Davis. I mean, you know, it's just going into this at least. I can't trust Ramirez enough to be like a crafty vet in Mike Davis. So that's what we're rocking with here. I'm going Davis decision though. That would be cool if Davis gets him out of there. I don't know though. We'll see what happens. I don't know really too much about the durability of Ramirez. On to the next fight. Very tough fight to predict. I'm a sick person, man. I'm kind of excited for this fight. We got Walter Walker versus Kennedy Nzechukwu. Oh man, Nzechukwu. Sorry, my bad. And ooh, a Grant Caribou. What the heck is a Grant Caribou? Oh my goodness. Oh, we gotta pop up around these bushes here. Oh my goodness. So going back to the fight, I'm gonna rock with. Oh, it's so tough, man, because I can 100%, you know, see Kennedy and Chukwu, KO Walter Walker. I can see a Walker sub. There's a lot of things I can see over here, man. And I want Kennedy and Chukwu to win, but I have a feeling this is going to be a weird Walter Walker, probably boring fight, honestly. Oh, that goes 6-7, so maybe 5 is not diamond. Oh, it's on me. Oh, 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 level 4. Another one? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're good. Good. Line it up. Sneak it in. I get it. Come on, get. Here. There's another one. That's a female. I don't want that. Another one. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Young little female as well. Get over there. Join the fellows. Come on. I don't even want you. Get out of here. Alright. My bad. Sorry. Let's see. So it's such a tough fight to predict, honestly. I want Kennedy to win. I think it's going to be Walter Walker by decision. It's going to be boring. I think Kennedy's going to rock him in the second after Walker's dominating him on the ground in the first. And then I think Walker chases sub in the late second. And then I could just see, maybe Kennedy sneaks the third round, if not Walker unanimous. So I hope I'm wrong. Or I just hope it's a good fight. I want to see, the thing about this card is we have, I think, 3 or 4 heavyweight fights. This is the time to establish some guys to break into the top 15. I would love if Kennedy wins this, he's top 15. If Walter Walker wins this, you can even talk top 15. Heavyweight's so trash that Don'Tale Mayes was ranked 3 or 4 months ago. Let that sink in. Don'Tale Mayes was ranked 3 or 4 months ago, man. That is crazy to me. So, no Oregon State. I'll chase it. We'll chase it, whatever. Who is barking at me now, bro? Where is he? Alright, whatever. Either way. Yeah, I'm just hoping that we get some good fights for these heavyweight guys, man. We got to see what heavyweight's going to look like. And now that Jones especially got stripped or retired, he retired, not stripped. But I think it's going to be very interesting. I think it all starts with this weekend, Obviously, I'm not saying winners of these fights can fight Tom Aspinall right like next, but you know they're probably 2 or 3 fights away from it. You know, if they continue a win streak or start a win streak, so it shall be interesting. But we will go from there on to the next fight. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because it's a waste. But we got Eduarda Mora versus Lauren. Oh my goodness. Can you calm down, brother? Oh my goodness. Oh, 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 oh. A ran caribou. Sorry, I'm seeing so much wildlife right now. The biodiversity is so vast out here in these streets. Um, yeah, like Lauren Murphy, I thought she retired. Maybe she unretired so she could, you know, um, oh my gosh, everyone's barking at me. Calm down, I'm making a YouTube video. Gosh. Yeah, Lauren Murphy retired a couple years ago. I don't know why she's back. I don't even know why the UFC let her back. Like, it's like I feel like this card is that trash that they were like, oh, Lauren Murphy will pay you something to get on this. You know, just it has to be like a hometown fighter. She has to be like from there somewhere down south. I don't know, but anyway, Mora second round sub. Murphy's wrestling isn't going to do well here. Mora being the younger fighter, probably the more hungry fighter is going to go in there and make a statement. Um, that would be cool. I doubt Lauren Murphy's still ranked. There's no way. Like I'm pretty sure she had one formal retirement already. So, you know, I guess she's going for her second one. You know, and it all starts here in Nashville, baby. On to the next one, we got Chidi Njokuani versus Jake Matthews. Oh my goodness. That's a 3. Excuse me, sir. I thought I heard something behind me. There's something around me, I know it. Yep. That's a 1. I don't want that. Oh my gosh, bro. They're everywhere. This is crazy. I can't even make a freaking YouTube video without YouTube. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh, that is crazy, man. I almost just got taken out twice. Probably the same herd too, honestly. All right, Chidi Njokuani versus Jake Matthews. One of the hardest fights since I've started doing this to break down. I really have no idea. To a degree, I do not trust either of these guys. If you put any top 15 welterweight against either of these guys, I think they lose. Or wait, my bad. If you put either of these guys against any top 15 welterweight, they lose. So, dude, I don't even like Jake Matthews. I don't think he's that good. Boxing's really good. But this man is probably the most inconsistent UFC fighter I've ever seen. Chidi's pretty inconsistent too. Chidi's old. I worry about that. But Chidi's rangy. I worry about that for Matthews. Chidi has the finishing potential. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, right. They got sky calls now. That's pretty cool. I'm rocking Jake Matthews decision. I know I'm gonna regret this. I just have a weird feeling like Jake Matthews is just gonna be in and out of the shot with the shots, not gonna just be in the pocket. He's not gonna be able to catch him. I can see 29-28, maybe 30-27s. Tough fight to break down, man. That's such a toss-up for me. I hope Chidi wins, and You know, if he does, I was, you know, that like I said, that wouldn't really surprise me. But either way, I think we got to rock with Jake Matthews by decision. Moving on to the next fight, um, we got Chris Curtis versus Max Griffin. I'm rocking with Chris Curtis and what I believe is his UFC debut. Is that true? I don't know. Hmm. It's a great question. Actually, I probably should know that. I believe it's his or UFC welterweight debut. Yeah, it has to be his UFC welterweight debut. Um, with that being said, I'm going Curtis second round KO. Um, you know, if there's anything I've witnessed in the past, what was it? Maybe year, honestly, but very spread out within that year is, you know, the lighter guys move like really building themselves up and moving up a division, skill wise and IQ wise, way better. So going down from middleweight to welterweight does concern me for Curtis. However, I don't think he's a retard like that. And I think he's good enough to not only beat Max Griffin, but bring that power down to 170 and destroy Max Griffin. Second round KO after an insanely great first round. I think he 10-8s Griffin. People are going to be saying, oh, watch out for welterweight Curtis. And, you know, they might be right. Like, Curtis is going to look insane with the boxing. He's going to make it look way too easy. It's going to be, honestly, in my opinion, it's going to be a great performance for him. I'm excited. Not even a big Chris Curtis fan. I think he whines a lot. Really fun to watch, though. Usually puts on insane fights. So I am excited in that aspect. But, you know, I think he's really going to make a statement going down a weight class. Um, and he's just going to kind of prove, oh, going down in weight class, you know, doesn't really matter too much, whatever. Anyway, not that there's really a stigmatism for that, but, you know, either way. On to the next fight, we got Tuco Tacos versus Junior Tafa. Um, Tuco Tafa should not even be in the UFC. I mean, this is crazy. That guy is horrible. But also Navajo Sterling, this hyped up city kickboxing prospect, or is he city kickboxing? I don't know. He's from Australia or New Zealand, something like that. Like he couldn't KO this guy, but it was also a shit fight. It made Navajo Sterling look trash, and I think he just lost last fight, or he couldn't get a finish against Croatian guy. My brother. Who is he? It's gonna hurt. Oh my gosh, I don't remember his name. But either way, back to Tacos. Tacos shouldn't be in here, man. He should not be UFC. It just goes to show even light heavyweight's ass, man. Even light heavyweight is so bad that, oh my gosh, those ducks, duckies. Yeah, it just goes to show you that light heavyweight's almost just as bad as heavyweight. Almost, not as bad, clearly, but almost. It's right up there. Um, as for Junior Top, I can't really trust the guy, but I absolutely respect him not settling for being a slob of a heavyweight. He said, F that, I'm going to 205. Maybe he's eventually trying to work his way into the Jared Cannonier route. That would be cool. Who knows, though, because if he loses this, he might get cut. You never know. Actually, I don't know. They're probably going to put this guy on the pay-per-view at some point. Where does that come from? Is that a croc? Yeah, either way, I think I'm going to rock with Tafa first round KO. You know, it's such a tough thing. You know, I don't trust either of these guys, but like I said, I respect the weight cut for Tafa a lot more. And I think he's just gonna go out there guns blazing, get lucky, get a first round KO because it's Choco Tocos. On to the next fight, Vitor Petrino versus Austin Lane. Um, Petrino, man, one of my first ever watch list people. I was so hyped for him, especially being a light heavyweight. I was like, oh, he's actually athletic. The way he moves, he's pretty good. Yeah, he has not been the same since the Anthony Smith sub, which was one of the lowest IQ things I've ever seen in my life. I mean, come on, man. Like that itself, I was sick to my stomach, and that's before like the Anthony Smith memes were hot and everything. Oh, whoa. Oh, shoot. That's an 8 mythical. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. I want that one. Okay, I'm gonna try to line this up real quick. Aim a little bit above if I can get it. Oh my gosh. Is he dead? He's dead! Let's go, baby! I think I might have got lung from top. Please don't tell me he got vertebrae or spine. Unless it's high neck. Please, high neck. Ugh. It's a messy one. Either way, yeah, I was very high on Petrino. Um, I do kind of like the heavyweight move just because, like I said, you know, and not just at the lower weight classes, but the higher weight classes outside of Ryan Spann, the guys that move up a division, build up into that division, they tend to be better because the IQ translates, if not is better, and like, just like Petrino's not going to be as slob as like some of these other heavyweights, and you know I'm going to trust in him to get it done against Austin Lane, who I can see winning this in a horrible, horrible way, but you know I'm just going to trust in Petrino moving up to heavyweight, being a little more cautious after that Jacoby KO loss, and I think I could see Lane winning round one, and then Petrino randomly hits him, and then Lane's out. You know, I think Lane just lost to that other heavyweight guy I've kind of kept an eye on. Oh, it wasn't Diamond. Did get full trophy though. Ooh, that's pretty cool. All right. Yeah. So, oh, that's a big mission done. All right. Yeah, so Petrino's second round KO. Like I said, I could see Lane winning first round, gets randomly caught. Lost to that Bruno Pinto guy, I think his name was, and honestly, Pinto didn't even look like that good. It's just he just kind of went to the pocket, just found his chin before Lane could find his, because that Pinto guy seemed to have a decent chin. So I meant hopefully Petrino can hop back on the train here. That's another heavyweight prospect, you know, say that so loosely. Heavyweight prospect to watch out for after, you know, this weekend if he gets a win. Well, oh gosh. On to the next fight. Absolute barn burner. We got Nate Landwehr versus Morgan Chartier. Um, Dude, I feel like this fight should be closer than it actually is. I'm gonna go Charrier. I think Charrier is really underrated. Um, I think Nate Landwehr, the age is finally catching up as well as all the wars. Um, you know, part of me, you know, because of you know, them being in Tennessee, I was like, oh, this is just it smells like an insane Nate Landwehr performance. But I just can't rock with it this time around, man. I think Charrier is pretty good. I think Charrier is going to do a 30-27s across unanimous. It's not going to be. Like I could, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be somewhat boring now that I think about it. Oh, albino? I heard something sneak up. Where's that come from? Female moves. It's interesting. All right. Either way, Charrier, I think, is just going to kind of neutralize everything. And we're going to see Charrier 30-27 unanimous, and people are going to be pissed. On to the next fight, we got Steven Garcia. No, I'm joking. Steve Garcia versus Calvin Kattar. I'm going Garcia, but by decision. I don't think he gets Cater out of there, even though he has insane power. He's a guy I've always even slept on, but this dude low-key is kind of legit. Um, and what other better way to get him into the rankings, than a big win over Calvin Cater like that? Um, I think I've really started to become a big fan of Steve Garcia. I think he's let me get the other one. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him, and I'm pretty sure he's actually younger than how he looks. He looks like he's in his like mid 30s, and I'm pretty sure he's like 29, 28 type thing. So, you know, we'll see what goes on with the Steve Garcia thing. I don't think he gets Cater out of there, though. I think Cater's going to get dropped once, maybe twice. And I see a Steve Garcia 29-28, though. I think Cater's going to go out there and take a round. I don't know what, though, whether it's going to be later in the fight or... Oh, no, these are... Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with all that. Oh man, I gotta get over there, but I can't get ambushed by these guys, by these cats. Female moose. Oh man. Yeah, so Garcia decision, that's what we're rocking with. On to the next fight, we got Gabriel Bonfim versus Stephen Thompson, the co-main event. Used to be very high on Bonfim. In a way, I still kind of am, but he was like Petrino level, if not maybe a little greater. No, he was probably Petrino level, honestly. So yeah, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I can't really trust Bonfim. Wonder Boy's old. We don't know what he looks like after that Buckley KO, honestly. Um, I'm going Wonder Boy decision. I'm feeling dirty. Dirty in terms of the odds, at least. And, I think... please, give me a... Where's my 5 at, bitch? Is that the biggest one? Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust Bonfim enough yet. I don't think he even deserves this shot. I don't know what we're doing here. Like, I'm not saying Wonder Boy deserves, to fight a Michael Chiesa for funsies, but, like, it's just like, why is Bonfim of all people? Like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it was a fight he wanted to take. Maybe they probably tried offering, like, Renat Fakhreddinov or something, and he was like, absolutely not. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna rock Thompson decision. I think he just keeps out of range. It's gonna frustrate Bonfim. Bonfim's gonna be susceptible to getting hit. The kicks are gonna be an issue too. I think Bonfim's gonna try to take it to the ground, and he's gonna kind of struggle there. Not if it goes to the ground. I'm saying he's gonna struggle trying to take it to the ground. But yeah, I'm going Thompson decision here, man. And then on to the next fight. The main event, another undeserved fight. Like, they literally just did absolutely nothing with this card. Hey, give me my Buffalo back. Hey. Oh my gosh. Give me it. What the heck? Give me my Buffalo. Yo. Yo. Give me that. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Come here. Alright, either way, another really tough fight to predict. Another unbelievably undeserved fight, but this is the guy I put over Pinto as the guy to watch at heavyweight. Does the Junior Tafa or Justin Tafa win mean anything anymore? No. Did it ever? Probably not. However, heavyweight is so trash right now. I understand why they did this. Do I hate them for doing this? Yes. because this is how you kill all prospects, and this is how we see Cyril gone and Aspinall 3 when Aspinall was up 2-0 type thing, you know? It's because we keep on pushing people way too soon, and then this is how we get this nonsense. Tough fight to predict because I could see, because I don't know anything about Teixeira outside of the Tafa fight. I know he's 6'7". I know he hits hard. What else do I know? Can he go in there and take out Lewis before Lewis finds the overhand right? I don't know. Shut up. Either way, I don't know how this is going to go down. It's a puncher's chance for either guy. It's whoever just gets him out of there first. I can't, like, I want to go Lewis. I want to because I don't want him to win for the sake of the division. However, I want to go Lewis just because I just don't know too much about Teixeira. However, I'm going to rock solely off of what I think Teixeira could be based off of one fight, and that is me seeing him KO Derek Lewis, and then all of a sudden they got another guy that they're probably going to feed to Tybura, and Tybura is going to single-handedly beat. This life sucks. I hate it. Either way, I'm rocking Teixeira. I was going to do first round KO. I think Lewis is going to withstand into the second and get taken out of there pretty early. Oh, there's. Oh. Can't attack in the water, right? They can't attack in the water. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. That wolf almost just ran up on my ass. Get back here. Oh, he's done. Oh, you did not just run up on me and walk away like that. That was crazy. That wolf just tried to run up on me. Yeah, so I'm gonna rock Teixeira, gets him out of there early in the second. I don't think the hype train will be there just yet. I think people will be like, oh, okay, well, it's 38-year-old Derek Lewis. What are you expecting? The guy's 6'7". I don't think people will kind of give him his flowers for it, but I don't know. You never know with this type of stuff, so. Double long. I'm the best. Yeah, either way, I worry about this card just because the name value and the type of fights, but I hope I'm wrong. Like I said, I feel like usually when they go to Nashville or places like this, the cards are usually decent. Hopefully we get some wars. Hopefully we get some crazy stuff. Not bad crazy like robberies or stupid fouls not being called, but I'm hoping for a good one, you know, after the 4th of July hiatus. We are officially into the second half of the year. So, first half was kind of all right. Honestly, I had great moments, but there was a lot of mid in between. So, should be interesting to see kind of what happens with all of this. And other than that, YouTube, I'm done. I'm going to go back to being sick. Goodbye.